Hi, and welcome back to the podcast Catch It, A New Perception. My name is Ketuk. Looking forward to doing things a little different in the future. I've talked at different times about bringing a guest on, and I have an idea how I may move forward with that. So some of it may happen this season. And I say that because the season will run until the summer solstice. We'll start a new season. And I was thinking today about something that I think is important to a lot of people. And we talk about taking an action to change how we feel. The action that we take will change how we think, and our thinking will dictate how we feel. And generally speaking, examples that I can think of, almost without exception, my thinking has always dictated how I felt. So can I change my thinking? Am I capable of that? Is it outside influences that bring that in? Is that what changes my thinking? Is it a book? Is it music? Is it getting outside, going for a hike, getting on a motorcycle, going for a ride, going to see a live show, spending time with friends, sitting in a sacred circle, finding community? What is it that influences the way I think so that I can feel the way I need to feel to get through life? Well, that's exactly what I've been working on for 36 plus years, getting to know my higher self, is trying to understand joy, happiness, freedom. At times I think they can be one and the same. That joy creates happiness and happiness creates freedom. Maybe freedom creates happiness and joy. What action can I take to be able to allow joy in my life? Just contentment would be good on many, many days. Can I be content with life? Can I just be okay with the way that it is right now? I often am. I'm very content. Happiness comes into my life. Do I feel free? Most of the time. How many of these things do I take for granted? Or how often do I take an action to actually create these things differently in my life? Well, I do like to get on my motorcycle and go out for a ride, and I can be literally by myself, not riding with anyone else on my bike or on a bike near me. I'm just out riding, and I get very connected. I get connected to the Creator. I get connected to myself. I get connected to life. I re-energize. It's that part of me, I think, that needs to be re-energized by being alone. And then I'll go for a bike ride with other people, and I'll enjoy that too. And I'll feel that freedom and that sense of joy and contentment, happiness. What else can I do to create that? I like to go for a hike. I like to get out in the woods. I like to explore things that I've not seen before. I also do like to travel. Later this year, I intend to travel into maybe a half dozen countries in Eastern Europe, Imperial Europe. And I may talk a little bit more about that as the time comes up, and I may talk about it after. I don't know. I have traveled through Europe a little bit, maybe a half dozen countries so far. And I like the idea of it. I like the idea of seeing things I haven't seen before. It brings me joy to be able to explore things that I haven't explored, see things I haven't seen. What brings you joy? Do you like to travel? Do you like to just be at home by yourself? Are you that much of an introvert that that's what re-energizes you the most? See, I'm a balance of an introvert. Most people would think I'm an extrovert. I am a balance of both, I believe. And the introvert comes from whether I'm going for a bike ride by myself, which I usually do ride by myself, and I put thousands of miles on in a year. And I'm very much an introvert that way. I sometimes like to travel to some sporting events alone. I've gone to some concerts by myself. I get it. I may be with thousands of people. I may be with hundreds of people at those events, but to travel by myself and to go alone. I have flown to see concerts solo. The year that I saw 4 shows in 4 states in 5 days, I believe I saw 70 live bands that year. I needed to travel a little bit to do some of those. Anyway, I like that. That's my point, is that I enjoy that. I enjoy the community of people. I like being around people. I like interacting with people. I like sitting by a campfire. These are the types of things that inspire me. These are the types of things that allow me to get connected. And sometimes I get connected to the Creator through other people. I'll sit in these sacred circles. I'll be around a group of people. I'll be around some friends, go for a motorcycle ride with some friends. And getting connected to other people allows me to feel connected to the Creator also. This is what I'm trying to accomplish by finding happiness, freedom, and joy, is by getting connected either to self, which is not unhealthy because I'm not being selfish when I do it. It's not all about, I'm not hurting anyone else in the process, and I don't overdo the intimacy of being with self. So I think that that's healthy. I think it's healthy when I get connected to other people. And when I can find happiness and joy in this, this is really what I'm looking for. I like the idea of freedom. I think I've always had it. Yeah, there's been some situations where I haven't always been free in every day of my life to do exactly as I choose. I have certain commitments I need to do. And I still work a 40-hour-a-week job, and I'm committed to that. And I do my best to be involved and stay involved with that. What I'm saying when I say that is I'm present when I'm there. So therefore I find joy. So I have a freedom and I have the ability. I get to work. I don't have to work. And I've looked at life like this for quite some time. I think that I find more joy in it today. Some of this episode, what I'm wondering about is, how do you find joy? Do you like to go for a bicycle ride? Do you like to go skiing? Water skiing, downhill skiing, cross-country skiing? That could mean many different things. Skating, that could be rollerblading. Do you like to be outside? Do you like to be inside? Do you like to be around people? Find what brings you joy. Find what brings a smile to your face and allows you to be happy. Find what you understand as being free as you do life. Do you appreciate life? Do you take it for granted? Do you realize how grateful you are to be able to live life the way that you do, to see life the way that you do? Could you change that? Do you need to change your perception to realize that when you get to go to work, that you have the privilege of working? So many people act as if they could enjoy being independently wealthy, and I like the idea of it. I would like to be able to be constructive if that ever happens in my life. I'd like to be able to volunteer a little more than I do, and that can be too much if that's all I'm doing. So how do I find this balance in life? How do I find a way to be able to see what I need to see to find the joy? Do I need to see it in other people? Do I need to see how other people are enjoying life? How they feel happy? When other people are smiling and enjoying life, can I do it the way they do it? Is it reading a book? Is it just being alone and getting into a good book and reading something I haven't read before? I think for some people it is. And through my life, obviously, I've known a number of people who have written books. And I think about how that brought them joy. Being able to write a book, some of them being able to publish their first book or being able to publish a book at all, and others that have written more than one. And I just find it so sweet that we can find what brings us joy. What I'm encouraging people to do is to do more of it. Whatever it is that you find happiness with, whatever it is that allows you to feel free, I want you to do more of it. Go ahead, share it. If you want to share it in the comment section, share it. If not, go do it. Find a way to be productive. Be around the people that make you happy. If being around family makes you happy, then share that happiness with them. Let them know it. If you appreciate the people around you, tell them. Remind them. Say it again, that you appreciate them, that you enjoy spending time with them, that this is what you really love in life. Find what you love. Do it. Just go be who you need to be. Don't worry about what other people think or what they say or what they do. Find a way for you to be happy. Because that's the only joy we can ever have in life, is doing what we ought to do because we want to do it. That's a joy and a freedom, a happiness that some people may never find. I hope you do. My hope is that you are at peace, that you're happy, that you're content, that you feel joy, that you feel freedom. Whatever, however you describe that, whatever terminology you use. I know I'm going to continue to find it. I'm going to continue to do the things that I like to do. I like to ride motorcycle. I like to listen to music. I like to be around people. I like to be alone. I like communing with people, more so than being alone. Most people that know me would think I'm much more of an extrovert than an introvert. I do need my time alone. And it is precious. My wife is more of an introvert than an extrovert, and she re-energizes by being alone. And I don't mean sitting there with me. I mean being alone by herself. She's one that wakes up in the morning, and if I start speaking to her, she'll tell me she's busy. And I said, busy doing what? She'll say, thinking. She wants to be alone. She's an introvert. If you have people like this in your life, show them the respect, give them the space to be able to find peace where they're at so that they can interact with you in a good way throughout the day. I know I have much to learn. I come into this lifetime to see what I can learn. And at some point, it may be to see what I can teach. My concern is with what I can learn. So as I run into each and every one of you, or as many people that listen to this that I can, I appreciate the interaction with you, and I appreciate being able to connect with people. That's what my life is really all about. It's usually not in this format. I like person to person, more than texting, more than calling, and definitely more than this format. Looking forward to next time. Live in harmony with, and use the bounty of the land to bring kindness to the world. Dok Shao, okay?